Hello dear fellows, very good day. Now I am going to give a brief about a customized combo box that can be used in Visual Basic.NET and C#.NET projects. At first, I would like to explain abruptly about its advantages, some of the advantages. This one is easy to use, that means this is very user friendly. Obviously, it is reusable, can be used a lot of times, many times, so it can save your times. In terms of applicability, it can be used for procedure table, view, in the subjects, and SQL statements also for MySQL and MS SQL Server databases. So two jobs can be accomplished at a time by using this combo box. Data manipulation such as save, update, delete, and together with the data display and selection. So now I am going to now its functionalities are demonstrated using real projects of VB#.NET and C#.NET. Basically, properties of this control has been customized primarily for database application. However, before going to discuss about the database related capabilities, just would like to mention that two decorative properties also included. At first, I would like to show you that this is the DLL, this is the DLL, this one, okay, this one, just choose from here and just place here. Okay, you got it. Okay, this one is the properties. So if we see, look at the properties between this advanced combo box and the default Visual Studio combo box, you can find that here it is finished, it is done, and after this you can see that we have customized around 14, I think 14 extra properties has been included. So I mentioned about the two decorative properties. These two decorative properties are this combo box border color. So usually here in this combo box you cannot find this. So these are not so important, but anyway, this is decorative. So you can see that you can change the color. So you see that color has been changed. Okay, and also if you would like to change the combo box drop button color, this drop button color, if you want to change, then you can change it. You see it get changed. Okay, so this is the so other 12 custom properties are related to the database application. So these properties, these from here to until here, all these are related to database. Okay, you can see that you cannot find these 14 properties in default Visual Studio combo box. Properties are arranged according to their functions. Okay, now I am going to demonstrate VB.NET with MySQL database in detail and briefly with so here I am going to describe about the how this advanced or combo box with custom properties can be used to populate the MySQL database and also a little bit the MS SQL Server. Actually, all the same things can be done, but I just give the basic demo on MySQL and later on a brief demo on MySQL, and also I will give a demo on the because the same thing can be used also on the C#.NET platform. Okay, now I'm going to okay, so at first I would like to mention that this control handle data you can say in two layers. Okay, visually two layers. Why I'm saying two layers? Because some of the properties here, some of the properties that this is quite dynamic. Many of these properties are dynamic here, you can find later on. Okay, so this is our design time. This is our design time. So now design time, these are the properties. First is on design time for the application developers such as software programmer and analysts, etc. And obviously ultimately data will be manipulated during runtime for the end user. So runtime means that once it is the form, everything is done, then just end users will use the forms and then they will get the data. So that's it. Now I am going to show you that how it can work. Anyway, so this is you can see that first properties is that database system name. So two database can be used, MySQL and SQL Server. After that, you need to give the connection string. Then the database name will come automatically from the database. So that's why I told that many dynamic properties you can find here. So this is the dynamic. And then if you choose procedure, then the list of procedures will be listed. All the procedures, all the tables will be listed. This is also dynamic. And then if you choose the procedures, so procedures might have the parameters. So those parameters you can find here. Okay, so these things column display, that which column you want to display in this combo box. So this one you need to mention here. This is related to database. And a key column, so obviously all the time, usually, so far that for the during manipulating the combo box data, obviously on the back end, usually we are supposed to have a key value. So that one, which one, that one, and one return value. And this key value here, the column key, that means the column number in the database table we need to mention, and here it will return the value. Okay, and then want to display. And then another thing is that this one can be this combo box can be directly linked with the different controls on the forms of where the data, because in the combo box only one column data can be displayed. So what about the other data? So if we need those data, on that case we can also display by using this, because until now whatever I showed you, you don't need to write anything. All these things will be done, just choose and the thing will be done by itself. Okay, so at first now I am going to key in the connection string. So this is the connection string of my, sorry, okay, this one. Okay, this is the connection string for my MySQL database. Now you can see that database list. Previously there was no, so now that database list already. So I am showing you using this database. So you can see that if it is table, so here we can use table, view, SQL, table and view in the same way. SQL you can write, and then the procedure is procedure. You know that procedure is being written inside the database, and then we can manipulate the data. So at first that table view I am not going to show, because ultimately it will show. You need to just choose, so like the table. So that's why I'm only showing you the table. So okay, this is the country list. Okay, you see that since there is no parameter, because this is the table, this is the which column is going to be displayed in the combo box, number 1. Okay, return value, no need. Now okay, you see, now I run the form. You see, run the form. Okay, now you see that I select, nothing happened, but something obviously will happen, that okay, here I just select and then it gets selected. Okay, and then if I want to show the other values over here, then I can do it. How? No need to write. Until now, no need to write. Here, true. Okay, want to display data on control. After selecting this one, then where control name, you can get the list of the control name. At first I need to see this one about this control, country short, country name. So these are the name of these two controls. So go back, number 1, country short first. So short may be column number 2. Column number means that the table column number. Okay, then another one is that country name, country short first one, country name. Then this one maybe column 1. Okay, so now see the difference. Now see the difference. You see. Okay, you see the data. So until now we didn't write any code at all. Okay, things are done automatically, all the things. Okay, after this, in the same way you can use for the table view SQL is also same SQL. If you want to use SQL, choose SQL as a data source option, you can write here select star from country list. Since the table name is country list, order by country name. I hope all the field name are okay. Let's see. It works. So this is the way how we can use this thing. Okay. So, and obviously if you don't choose this one, these options, then it will not show the data, because sometimes it can happen that I don't need to show the data, it will not show the data. So that's why I have included one extra property, boolean type property over here, that whether you want to show your data on the controls or not. So this one